Welcome to Chalk Talk, a show that highlights some of the events taking place in St. Tammany Parish Public Schools. I'm Melody Menard. We've got some great stories to share with you today. We'll highlight some award-winning students, some great STEM lessons taking place in the schools, as well as some exciting stories coming out of Prep Zone. We'll share with you the latest work from our interns as they wrapped up their school year. Let's start with highlighting our 3 district students of the year. Zoey Derringer, a student at Lancaster Elementary School, Cohn at Boyette Junior High, and Mandeville High School student Grace Dragna. These 3 students exhibit qualities that have helped them excel in academics, sports, the arts, and the community. Let's watch now.
Dancing is really a big part of my life, and sometimes I think it is my life. My name is Zoey Derringer, and I'm the Louisiana State Elementary School Student of the Year. The discipline in dance is very similar to that of the discipline in school. Dance, you're always quiet, but you have to try your best no matter what. You must respect the teacher. It's also similar to school. You have exercises in dance, and you go to the bar or the center or across the floor. Similar to worksheets or math problems. In my schoolwork, instead of giving up because it's so hard, I know that I just need to push through because it'll make things better for me and I'll learn more. My mom played a huge role in me getting the Student of the Year. She always pushes me, she always loves me, and most of all, she's always the best mom she can ever be. So thanks, Mom. I love you a lot. And you too, Daddy. I love you too. I'm so proud, and I will remember this moment for as long as my life, and I am so honored and thankful that I received the title of Louisiana State Elementary School Student of the Year.
Hi, I'm Cohn. I'm the St. Tammany Parish Junior High Student of the Year. I feel like this is a wonderful school district, and I'm very humbled to represent it. And I'm also very humbled to represent my school, because I believe my school is equally as important and equally as beneficial to the community. Lewis
exemplifies everything you want in a student. He is diligent, he is hardworking, he is cooperative and humble with his classmates.
I enjoy both history and science as my favorite subjects. I really do enjoy learning about Louisiana history, and I really do love, learning about science. I love, doing genetics. I love Punnett squares. I love learning about microbiology.
His character is impeccable, and his character, I think, is what shines brightest.
I'm a Boy Scout, and I love to play football. That's really the prime time of my year, I do have to say, being on the football team. I love the social aspect of it, working as a team, to advance the play. I really enjoy football.
In the 27 years that I've been at Boyette, you have that special rare student that you see that helps you. And he has reinforced for me everything that I love about teaching and education.
Thanks for stopping by. See ya.
I feel a responsibility to work as hard as I can to give back to the community that's given me so much, and just try to do my part in making the world a better place.
Hi, my name is Grace Dragna, and I am the District High School Student of the Year. Youth in Government has been the center of my high school experience, and I really owe much of my success to that program and teaching me how to be a leader. It was an extremely high honor to be chosen to represent Louisiana in the United States Senate Youth Program, to get to take what I've learned through Youth in Government and in my school system about civic engagement and about the American government system, and really see that in action in Washington, D.C. That really inspired me to pursue a career in public service and to give back to my community, whether that's on the state level or give back to my country. It is such a great honor to be named Student of the Year for St. Tammany Parish, especially to represent a school district that has given me so much in the past 12 years of my education. Just to be able to represent our parish and our school district as Student of the Year has been just a remarkable opportunity, and it feels absolutely wonderful.
Congratulations to these 3 Students of the Year. Another group of amazing students are members of the Superintendent's Advisory Panel. These students meet throughout the year learning about various facets of the school system, as well as have discussions with Superintendent Trey Folse. Let's take a look at their year.
This was a great year, and I know with all the returning students for next year, we'll even take it to the next level.
I'd say we've gotten more comfortable with each other. Now we're able to talk about touchier issues, or we're more comfortable saying what we really think as opposed to holding back a little bit.
We learned how to open up to each other more, but also they got more in depth with the questions, and they helped us understand what they were doing as a school.
It's an open forum, so he kind of presents us with a topic, and we're allowed to just voice our opinions, tell a little bit about what's going on at our school, and ultimately it's great for the school board, great for the schools, great for the students.
For us to be able to open our ideas up and tell them about it, it just makes it easier for him to communicate it back to our principals and everything, so they also get the perspective of the students.
It was something that I looked forward to every month that we had a meeting. I was always excited, and I loved being able to relate to other students from other schools that I'd never met before.
What we're doing now is going to help the school system, helps me every day, and help the school system for many years to come.
This brainchild of Superintendent Folse has been extremely productive, and we look forward to highlighting this group again next year. The final district-wide fundraiser of the year benefited STOPS, the St. Tammany Outreach for Suicide Prevention. The district's community members raised more than $19,000. Superintendent Folse presented STOPS Executive Director Lynette Savoy with the donation at the May School Board meeting.
Not a lot of people talk about this issue. It's an issue that affects so many people, so many young people, all ages. And we are here to take care of those who are left behind, to educate those who are here.
It's important that teens understand and are aware of the problems with suicide in our parish, because teens can help save lives just by addressing it and letting an adult know if a friend is in danger. This fundraiser is very important for us to raise awareness. The money is going to help us continue our outreach and allow us to have the resources that we can use to provide to prevent suicide.
We work hand in hand with the school system to help raise awareness and to educate them about suicide in our community. We train the mental health professionals, coaches, counselors, teachers, anybody who is in contact with our students.
Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and STOPS is here to help. We want you here, so we're here to help.
If you are interested in any of the programs that STOPS offers, please contact us at our website, www.stops-la.com, or you can always call us at 985-237-5506.
STOPS provides important community programs, support, and resources for individuals and families in crisis in our St. Tammany Parish community. Let's now look at a couple of other outstanding students, Slaughter High's Gerard Birdlow and Pearl River High's Taylor Dixon, 2 students who are truly focused on their future. So focused, in fact, that their hard work earned the 2 STPPS alums scholarships to North Shore Technical Community College.
It's been like a long dream for me to work on cars. Ever since I was little, that's all me and my dad did. So now it's just like, okay, now I can go to college and further extend my knowledge on what I know about cars already.
I really like animals. Of course, I'm sure the answer everybody always gives, but I love to be able to give the voice to animals that they don't have, and to be able to provide for their care and help them through anything that their health or their mental state or anything like that.
I wake up at 6:30 every morning, I come here, I sit in the shop, I work around, I see what needs to be done, I help out. I mean, since my junior year, I felt like this is like the best choice I could have ever made in my life.
I'm gonna have to be able to use this and continue to just move forward. And it was a great honor.
To get that offer, to get a scholarship, that really helps me out. I mean, it really gave me that push that, yeah, you gotta go get it, you gotta want it.
We wish both students the best of luck in the fall. We'd now like to introduce you to a few more outstanding students. These students are foreign exchange students. They attend our schools for the school year, then return back to their homes enriched by the different cultures they experience while here.
Hei, jeg heter Sara Stølen og jeg er fra Norge.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Romain Guillot et je viens de France dans les Alpes françaises.
Hei, minun nimeni on Ida, olen kotoisin Suomesta ja käyn North Shore High School.
In Louisiana, I really like the food, the specialties from here, like gumbo, jambalaya. I really like crawfish. I think that's really, really good.
I'll never experience anything like Mardi Gras at home. Like the community, just everybody comes out, have a good time, everybody all together.
I went to a couple football games last fall and it was so crazy because like the school spirit was amazing.
I was thinking I was going to do biology when I came here, but I couldn't, so I took chemistry. And I've learned a lot in chemistry that I didn't know from before. And I really like chemistry now. I didn't think I did.
I like working with groups, and like here we've done quite much group work, so it's been really nice to working with groups and doing stuff. And that's where like you get to know people better, like who you wouldn't probably know.
When I was in France, I had to translate from Spanish to French, and here it's from Spanish to English. So it's good because I improve my Spanish and my English at the same time.
After high school, I've been thinking about like medical sciences, and I would like to be a doctor.
I'm going straight to college, so yeah, I'm hoping majoring in languages and economics, like a double major in economics and Spanish and French.
I'm planning on actually going to this one-year study abroad again in Indonesia, in Bali, with one of my best friends back home in Norway.
Kiitos North Shore High School tästä aivan upeasta kokemuksesta.
Tusen takk Salma High School for at jeg har fått komme hit og fått så mange fine opplevelser og minner.
Merci beaucoup Fontainebleau High School pour m'avoir permis de vivre une incroyable expérience.
We wish these three students the best as they return to their homes and families. And now a story about an outstanding alumni. Courtney Cole was once just a girl from Mandeville with a dream. Now she's a country music artist who has traveled the country with Grammy Award-winning performers like Miranda Lambert. We caught up with Courtney when she came home to visit her alma mater, Mandeville High.
I always sang. My mom said that I used to sing in the car seat.
Come back. That's when you're gonna realize I'm the best you ever had.
Hi, my name's Courtney Cole, and I'm a country music artist, and I'm a 2005 graduate of Mandeville High School.
After all the times I wanted you, you want me, and I want none of that.
So I graduated from Mandeville, moved to Nashville, and I went to Belmont University. And I was able to get connected with a record label. I worked so many odd jobs with them, and I would work all day, and then when I would get off the clock, I would songwrite, and I would just try and perfect my craft. And then they ended up signing me to my first songwriting deal, and that's when it all kind of started for me.
10,000 people coming, I got a feeling coming over my head, boy.
My biggest accomplishment, I would have to say, is being on tour with Miranda Lambert. I was so blessed to have gotten to open up for her Roadside Bars and Pink Guitars tour. We played arenas, and it was just like a dream come true.
I'm about to skydive, oh, I'm feeling so alive.
Mandeville's my home. This place is where my family is, and it's the place that taught me everything, you know? All of this is what equipped me to move to Nashville and to move to LA, and so I owe this place everything.
Courtney recently moved to Los Angeles from Nashville to further her career on the West Coast. In a special ceremony held near the Mandeville High campus, friends and family of U.S. Army Specialist Robert duSang gathered to remember the MHS alum who was killed in Iraq in 2004. A stretch of road near the Mandeville High campus is now named in his honor.
Community members and leaders gathered to remember a fallen Mandeville High graduate over Memorial Day weekend.
Well, we're here to honor a fallen classmate, Robert duSang, a quiet young man that I've known since middle school, that I graduated from Mandeville High School with, who died, unfortunately, in Iraq in 2004.
Graduates from the MHS class of 1998 are also in town for their 20-year reunion, which Madden says provides the perfect opportunity to honor their classmate, duSang.
My 20-year high school reunion is tomorrow night, and Memorial Day is, of course, on Monday. And so those two things together was just the perfect time for us to do this memorial for Robert. And we did have some classmates in town that attended this program today.
A stretch of road bordering the MHS campus where duSang trained while in the JROTC at Mandeville High is now named in his honor.
It's huge for us. It really is big. We're very proud of it.
But there's a greater goal for the renaming of the street.
You know, as time goes on, I hope that he is remembered for who he was, but especially for his service in Iraq. I hope that our students do remember him.
One of the key aspects of this renaming was that this was a way that anybody that has anything to do with Mandeville High, they'll see that sign and they'll get curious enough to Google his name or reach out and try and find out who Robert duSang was, and his memory will stay alive.
Grant Yenny, Channel 13.
It's been nearly 14 years since duSang died, but his memory will live on in the street that bears his name, Specialist Robert L. duSang Drive. Let's now head over to Prep Zone, where Grant Yenny has had a full schedule covering some pretty exciting events and stories across the district. What's up, Grant?
Thanks, Melody. Leading off the Prep Zone update, we have a story on a local free throw phenom. Owen Guth is a Mandeville middle 6th grader who also happens to be one of the top-ranked free throw shooters in the nation. Here's more.
I go to regionals. I look at all the kids. I feel like I'm going to get demolished because they're so giant. Well, turns out I win. Hi, I'm Owen Guth. I'm one of the best free throw shooters in the country. It felt really good. I mean, me? That's crazy. I base my free throw technique off of NBA stars Stephen Curry. What I do is I meet the net and the hook and put the ball in the middle and I shoot it. No matter what size they are, just matters what you do in the competition.
Congratulations to Owen, and we wish him the best of luck as he moves up to play basketball for Montleon Junior High next season. One of my favorite things to cover here in the school system is the Special Olympics meet for our high school students. The Prep Zone crew was there for the action.
Today is the annual St. Tammany Special Olympics track and field event. This is huge because it spotlights all of our students with disabilities, and today is their day to shine, and today they get to come out and it's all about their abilities.
Look at the smiles on these kids' faces. It doesn't get any better than that. I am so proud to be a part of this.
They train for this all year, and it's important that they have something that's for them.
We're always there for each other and make sure we have that pride, work very hard, accomplish things, and do what we do. I love the Special Olympics.
And during the meet, we followed an inspiring Mandeville High student named Dajon Jones who loves to motivate his team before competitions.
Remember to always believe in yourself and never care about what other people think of you. We're always there for each other and make sure we have that pride in us to work very hard, accomplish things, and do what we do. I worked hard at school with friends and with the teachers helping me. I feel really amazed and happy that I'm here to be with friends and help the team win.
Each year, our top elementary school athletes represent Team St. Tammany at the State Fitness Meet in Baton Rouge. Dave Williams and I went up to Baton Rouge to cover the meet. Philip Huth from 6th Ward finished 3rd in the 50-meter dash, Sean Jenkins from Alton finished 3rd in the pull-ups, and Katie Vogel from Lake Harbor finished 3rd in the curl-ups. Congratulations to all of our competitors. That's all for the Prep Zone Update. Back to you, Melody.
Thanks, Grant. We look forward to some more great stories coming out of Prep Zone in our next show. Here's another story about physical fitness. It's called Girls on the Run, and it's a club at Honey Island Elementary that promotes both fitness and self-esteem. Let's find out what it's all about.
Girls on the Run is a 10-week program. It's a research-based curriculum. We use running and physical activity to teach the girls life skills, develop their confidence, build their self-worth.
I think it's really cool because we get to make new friends and we get to learn more and more about how to become a better person each day.
We have some girls that have returned from the last season and they have kind of turned into little coaches too. They build their teammates up, they're very encouraging.
We try to get at least one lap with each girl on the team, like to get to know each other. When the girls are by themselves and they need someone to run with, I run with them and I tell them turn that frown upside down because Girls on the Run is fun. Girls on the Run! It's so much fun! I'm Brielle and I'm a girl on the run. I'm Grace and I'm a girl on the run. I'm Skylar and I'm a girl on the run.
We want them to build their self-worth and teach their friends. They take what they learn here and they go into their classes and to their friends and they teach their friends what they learn here in Girls on the Run.
We are Elementary and we are Girls on the Run!
Mrs. Smith wants to keep up the pace and expand Girls on the Run with more members this fall. A special congratulations to Lake Harbor student Baylor Wells, who has been named the Louisiana winner in the annual Doodle for Google contest. Representatives from Google surprised her with the news at an assembly at her school, where her artwork was unveiled in front of her fellow students.
Doodle for Google is a competition that Google has ran for the last 10 years where we ask kids from around the country and the U.S. territories to create a doodle or a drawing that we would put on our homepage for 24 hours across the U.S. Baylor Wells at Lake Harbor Middle School drew an awesome photo incorporating the Google logo and a whale in the ocean.
What inspired me to do my doodle was the fact that whales and other animals are being killed because of pollution. I drew a blue whale depicted in water, and I went from light to dark. I kind of did the shading kind of thing. I used colored pencil and watercolors to make my doodle. And I love animals, so I'm like, save the animals, people. And so that's what inspired me to do my doodle.
We were inspired by that, our judges were inspired by that, and we selected Baylor as the Louisiana State winner this year.
And I was really proud of myself, and I was like, yes.
And you can vote from now until May 18th on Doodle, the number 4, google.com. So break the internet and vote for Baylor. Want to represent Louisiana.
Vote for Baylor! Oh, look, we got it with the first shot.
Did we nail it?
Baylor is Lake Harbor's 4th winner in the contest and the 5th STPPS student to win the honor. The community-based vocational education program held their annual end-of-year celebration to honor the hard work of a special group of students. Let's meet Austin Brockhouse, who wants to achieve the goal of finding a job and contributing to his community.
Hi, I'm Austin Brockhouse, and I'm here to get a job. Hello, I'm Austin Brockhouse. Hopefully the interviews will go well and we'll see what goes from there. My teacher, Mr. Nove, has been helping me a whole lot. Team Academy's also been helping, and I'm just glad to be here. It's important to be employed because you're helping your community grow, and it's just awesome because you get to meet other people. I'm gonna really miss Slidell High School because I had family who went there, and I really love the school, and I'm really gonna miss it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You have a nice day.
You too.
I'm really ready to move on and work and see how it goes from there.
We wish all the participants the best of luck in the future. The Louisiana chapter of the Future Farmers of America held their annual meeting right here in Mandeville at the Treen Technology Center. We caught up with some of the participants to find out what they were working on.
Today is Awards and Review Day and Officer Candidate School. A lot of the awards from different chapters around the state come in and they get scored, and if they're good enough to go to the state level and they're accepted, then they get accepted here and they move on.
These teachers today will take those applications and grade them according to a rubric. It's a pretty sophisticated application process. It's several pages long. It includes pictures and diagrams, charts, graphs.
For the officer school, we all meet around the state. All the state officers candidates come here, and it's basically an explanation of what we should expect as we go through the process at state convention in June.
They're going through what to expect, that facilitation of how to prepare yourself, and what is going to be expected of you, not only if you get elected, but also the process of getting elected.
We're choosing the next 10 state FFA officers. We're choosing our next state champions who will represent us as a state at the national level. So we're investing in our future by letting the cream rise to the top.
I've learned from the FFA that I have a family to lean on, and it's instilled leadership development in my life. It has given me a greater platform to advocate for American agriculture and the betterment of American agriculture.
It's not every day that you get to go and be surrounded by people with the same passion and interest and drive that you do to make that difference in agriculture and to be involved and educated. It's incredible, and it's experiences that we really can't take for granted because we don't get them every day.
The mission of the FFA is to prepare future generations for the challenges of feeding a growing population. Let's take a moment to check out the following videos which show students working on STEM-related activities. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. Whether during the school day, after school, on evenings, or on the weekends, our students are highly engaged and, as you'll see, having lots of fun.
Well, today is Science Day, so we just are doing a lot of fun science stuff.
This is our first Science Day, and we're really looking forward to doing this every year.
The kids have been very excited, and the day has arrived and they're all ready for science.
We're talking about plants.
So we have a station that is talking about photosynthesis, and then the next station will be about seeds and what seeds need to grow.
The first station I was at, I was putting some seeds on a sponge. We're looking at plants that we can eat, we can see, and we can like we can see the seed cover. It was just fluffy. It was fluffy. It was like fluffy slime. It was fluffy, and you gotta get it and you gotta rub the stuff on the sponge.
This type of hands-on and talking about science on different levels helps with reading. It crosses over to social studies. It has the kids thinking on a deeper level because they're talking about it, they're touching it, and seeing outcomes. Kids love science.
Science is fun. Science is fun. Science is fun.
It's Pontchartrain Elementary's annual Earth and Science Day, where we celebrate STEM, all coming together for meaningful learning experiences for our students.
It makes me feel like I'm a scientist too.
My favorite exhibit is probably the archaeology dig, since I like getting my hands dirty.
My favorite exhibit was the Mandeville High robotics team, and I liked them because they taught us how to use energy.
This is important because it's going to teach us skills that we're going to need in the future.
Boys, what do you think of Pontchartrain's Earth and Science Day?
We love science!
All right, boys and girls, go ahead, log in to Codeorg. The kids are going on Code.org, where they get to pick from a variety of different activities, something that piques their interest, and they get to go on and actually manipulate the avatars or complete different challenges by writing a sequence of code.
I really like the Minecraft coding. You get to use your creativity and you still get education. Well, it seems like you're playing a video game, but it's really not. You're really learning. I like technology a lot. It has very fun games and a lot of stuff to do on technology.
Technology is everywhere. We see it in every aspect of life. And for these kids to be able to have a place where they can go to get used to using technology in a safe way, in a fun way, and in a creative way, I think is very important for them.
Coding is awesome. Coding is awesome.
Students at Bayou Lacombe Middle gathered in the gym for a chance to get out of the classroom and learn about space in an innovative way.
One group's going to go with me inside the Star Lab first.
Bayou Lacombe is one of the first schools to get an introduction to the Star Lab.
The kids are excited, as you'll see, as them going through the project, doing some of the experiments that they have for them. This is a huge activity for our students. It gives exposure. Also gives us a chance to work with our partners at North Shore Tech Community College.
Students went under the dome into a projected planetarium to get a glimpse of our solar system and beyond.
It was a very good experience because you got to see what it looked like traveling through space and close up on planets and learn some stuff that you didn't know before.
All right, so that way you can kind of get an idea of where we're looking in the sky.
Well, it was really interesting because instead of sitting down and doing a lot of work, you look at it in your eyes and it's like showing you that it's in a funner way.
I learned a few different things about Jupiter because I didn't really know that it had the little storms, but then it's like, wow. And then you could see all the stars, and then you can see asteroids.
Students also learned about meteors and the power of their impact when they collide with objects in space.
In the crater activity, you learned basically what it is that makes a crater the size it is and how it gets to be the size it is.
A small meteorite may go deeper because of its mass, and the golf ball because it was so big that it made a big hole, but it didn't go deep.
And students recognized that the lab wasn't just a fun activity, but it was also preparing them for STEM careers.
It's actually pretty fun because I want to be like working at NASA, like a astronaut or something like that.
This will prepare me for the future because it will give me a foundation in STEM.
Focusing on their future in a fun and interactive way. Grant Yenny, Channel 13.
Welcome to STEM Night at Bonne Cole Elementary School.
The purpose of our Superstars in STEM Night is to get all the kids interested in STEM. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Some of the grade levels have themes so that kids can just rotate in stations. In the kindergarten hallway, they have a 3 Little Pigs theme.
I don't think it's gonna blow down.
And the wolf's out of breath. You did it.
First graders are building blocks, they're building towers, and they're creating shapes.
This is cool.
Third grade has an Easter theme. They're also dissolving peeps. In 5th grade, they are building catapults out of spoons.
And it looks like a catapult, and I just need a marshmallow to show you how it works. 2, 3. That was so cool!
So all throughout the school, we have 3 different robotics teams that are here. And the Slidell Police Department is here doing a forensic station.
I learned that that everybody has different fingerprints, and that it's very unique.
We have some guests from the NASA Stennis Center with a station.
I'm going to Mars! I know how to walk on the moon.
It's not just about learning, but having fun learning.
STEM Night is so much fun!
To construct a model that represents the water cycle and the human interactions that play in our society that deal with water.
We're trying to demonstrate how we can use wastewater, like as in water we wasted and put it back into the pressure pump so we can use it again.
Good for fish. Clean water is good for fish.
The models represent like how to move water from one place to another, and they have plenty of different representations of that.
We're helping the penguins to stay alive.
The district is working hard to prepare our students for future careers in STEM. And teachers are working hard at the annual Future Focus Camp, a 2-day conference for teachers and career technical education instructors. The camp exposes the educators to industry leaders and potential career paths for their students.
This is our 3rd annual Future Focus Camp. This year, we're pulling out science teachers and career readiness teachers to learn about a specific industry in St. Tammany Parish and the future of that industry. This year, it is entitled Future Focus Camp, the future of healthcare, and so we're going to be looking specifically at the healthcare industry in St. Tammany Parish.
Our educators are our first line of defense when it comes to workforce. They are interacting every single day with our future employees. And we want them to be able to share what are the opportunities coming down the pipeline right here in St. Tammany and within the greater New Orleans region.
Healthcare is a huge field in the state of Louisiana. All of the Workforce Investment Council data points to that. We have tons of students we know that are very interested in the healthcare field, and we have very vibrant healthcare programs in our high schools with our dual enrollment programs through North Shore Technical Community College.
We're training the future of healthcare, so the students that are coming through the CNA program, the EMR program, the biologies, the physics, they're going to be the leaders and the workforce in the healthcare industry. So in order to train a good workforce, it starts at the high school level.
That certification can be their backbone. They can make a decent living and put themselves through college, financially support themselves, have a part-time well-paid job.
And with the baby boomers moving on, we need these children to understand what our needs are, as well as we need to understand what their needs are, so that we can coexist and have a good collaboration in the healthcare industry.
This Future Focus Camp was very eye-opening. It was an amazing experience. The past 2 days have taught us information on how to better prepare our students for their future jobs and their future careers.
It was a great experience. It was very good to hear from business leaders around the communities to be able to take that information back to our students and give them opportunities for careers in the future.
We look forward to seeing what sector Future Focus Camp explores next year. Another professional development opportunity for teachers was Summer Institute. Teachers and administrators from across the parish met at Lakeshore High to attend sessions ranging from coding to physical education standards.
During our Summer Institute, we have over 200 professional development courses for both teachers and administrators in order to deepen their professional knowledge.
Our educators have to be professional learners. They're here engaging in their content and learning new ideas, techniques, and skills.
Offering sessions that are specific to administrators really helps us collaborate together and find strengths and weaknesses among each other and solutions for those.
I think it's very important for you to constantly be adjusting your classes. Every year's a different year.
For our Summer Institute app that is new this year, that allows all of our participants to see the courses that are being offered to them.
Right away when I walked in, I noticed that this just isn't a traditional seminar in the summer. It was decorated, never seen that before. They had food trucks, what a great idea. And it puts you in a better mood. It's not just another day where you're grinding it out in your summer and you'd rather be doing something else.
You know, our teachers and administrators work very hard during the school year, and so we just want to provide this fun learning environment, just like we would want our fun learning environment for our students. So just to show them that they are appreciated and just having fun during the summer while they're learning.
Judging from the popularity, participants are already looking forward to next year. It's time now to check in with our Channel 13 interns who've been busy this semester.
Thanks, Dr. Menard. We've had a great time producing some interesting stories as we wrapped up our internships here at Channel 13. Aaron Pender produced a great piece on the student services at MHS, focusing on Miss Joan Wallace. Let's watch it now.
Student Services is exactly what it sounds like. Located next to the front office, Student Services serves countless purposes for the students and parents of Mandeville High School.
Student Services is the hub of the school. Check in, check out, all day. Take phone calls from parents if parents need to give their student a message. I relay the message to the student or have them come down. If they're sick, they come to me. I assess the situation, call the parent if they have to check out.
When kids are feeling sick, need to pick up homework from missed school days, or need to turn in a note to excuse an absence, Miss Joan always knows what to do.
Hey, Miss Joan.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I check out?
You can call her, you can drop off homework, you can leave a message. Hi, Mandeville High Student Services.
With nearly 2,000 students at Mandeville High, things can get busy in the office, so Miss Joan brings in some extra help on occasion to ease the workload.
I have 2 volunteers every day of the week. I have wonderful parents, and I couldn't do the job if I didn't have the help of my parents.
She's extremely busy. It's the busiest place in the high school, I think.
Though Miss Joan takes care of attendance and checkouts, she also takes care of the students around Mandeville High. She strives to foster a comfortable environment in her office where students feel free to stop by.
I try and have a rapport with the kids. That's why they don't call me Mrs. Wallace. They call me Miss Joan because I want to have a one-on-one relationship so they know there's somebody at school that they can come to at all times if they need something.
She knows like all the kids by name. Anyone can go up there and feel comfortable to talk to her.
It's my happy place. I love the kids. I consider them, I'll get emotional about this. I feel they're like my kids. It's just my babies. And I love the fact that it's a family. Mandeville High is a family, and everybody cares about one another. I like that.
Erin Pender, Channel 13 intern.
MHS greatly appreciates the hard work and care by Miss Joan. Let's now watch a video produced by Julia Watson about outstanding student Soso Wane. She's the Student Council President with a mission to encourage students to get involved in their school community.
Mandeville High senior Soso Wane is a familiar face around campus. She is well known for her position as president of the student body, but what most people don't know is about her unique and interesting background. From Nigeria to Scotland, Soso has lived in 5 countries and the U.S. in her short 18 years. Her experiences moving from country to country have shown her the differences between the people and the places she has lived.
The main differences, I would say, would be the culture, definitely people's mindsets and like how open they are to different things.
And Soso's openness to people and places has allowed her to fit right in at Mandeville High.
She is very positive. She's very spirited. I think that she is a very passionate student, and I think that she really wants people to be involved.
I think it's so incredible to see all these different organizations and how they play such a huge role in different people's lives. Like youth in government, for example, has changed people's lives and like changed them for the better. And I think it's so important to get involved and just find out what you're passionate about.
She considers the clubs and organizations around campus to be a gateway to help figure out who you are and what you're interested in.
I just think Mandeville does a really good job of encouraging people to get involved and exactly find out what they're passionate about, whether it may be broadcasting or yearbook or youth in government or student council, whatever it is, there's a place for you at Mandeville High, and that's something I really love about the school and what it's encouraged me to do.
And Soso's positive can-do attitude inspires her fellow students and even her teachers.
I think that she really has a passion for knowledge and wanting to learn, and I think she really wants to understand how the world works. And overall, she is a very good student, and I would be lucky to have Soso every year in my classroom.
Soso's life experiences, including her 4 years spent at Mandeville High, have set the stage for a huge future for herself and for those who she continues to meet throughout these upcoming years of her life.
I hope I leave a legacy where I encourage people to be kinder to each other and just try to get to know people that you usually wouldn't get to know. Because, like I said before, people are so interesting, and I feel like everyone just kind of ignores their history and their heritage, and I feel like that's definitely something that you should learn about.
Julia Watson, Channel 13 intern.
Our next video was produced by Claire DeCordy and looks at the history of Memorial Day.
Occurring annually on the last Monday in May in the United States, Memorial Day is a nationwide celebration honoring those who died while on active duty in the U.S. military. The tradition was first decreed in 1868 by John A. Logan, who wanted a day to commemorate more than 620,000 soldiers. It was originally dubbed Decoration Day, with the hopes that Americans would lay flowers and decorate the graves of the brave souls that had experienced the hardships of war. We still participate in those traditions today and continue to honor those who have given so much for our country.
And finally, let's watch a video I produced about Fan Disher, a very special math teacher who is retiring from MHS.
10 cosine theta.
Mathematics teacher Fan Disher has been teaching at Mandeville High for decades, and due to her unique teaching style, Disher is highly regarded by students and faculty.
And she always gives that availability, like if you don't understand what's happening, to stop her, and she'll find a new way, or she'll work it some way differently in order to make sure that you as a student understands it.
However, Ms. Disher's most important lessons are arguably not about math.
She wants us to take things from inside the classroom with us for the rest of our life, like trying to stay happy or persevere.
My VC students always have to write about my philosophies. One of them is persevere. Every time you fall, get up and go, and so they all understand, keep on persevering.
Ms. Disher not only seeks to teach her students about math and life, but she also seeks to develop close relationships with her students.
They feel close to her. So, you know, there's an adage that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, and she's one of those that really shows people that she cares.
After 43 years of teaching, Ms. Disher is a bit apprehensive about the next chapter in her life.
I'm just trying to put it in perspective that this stage of my life, this chapter, probably this book, I'm going to start creating a new book, is over, but it's been a great book.
Ms. Disher's students find it difficult to imagine Mandeville High without her.
Ms. Disher is a phenomenal teacher, and it's not just people in the math department or her students who see that and who know that. Like, there are so many other teachers and so many other students that know about Miss Tischer and like everything, all the positive things she brings to this school, that without her, you know, it will be a change, but I think her legacy will live on in Mandeville forever.
Though her time at Mandeville High is coming to an end, each and every one of the over 4,000 students Miss Tischer has taught are thankful for her impact on their life. Will Dunford, Channel 13 intern. Miss Tischer will be greatly missed at MHS, and we wish her the best of luck. Back to you, Dr. Menard.
Thanks, Will. We're so proud of the hard work done by our interns this year. A special congratulations to the entire class whose video about Operation Spark, a business community partnership with our school district, won the Louisiana School Board Association Student Video Competition. This is the 4th year in a row that the broadcasting interns have won this award. We'd also like to recognize intern Aaron Pender, whose video on deforestation was selected as a finalist in the International Student Video Competition, World of 7 Billion. All of the intern videos can be found on the St. Tammany Schools Channel 13 YouTube page. Congratulations to Aaron and to all of our interns as they move on to college. And finally, let's take a look at the annual food service banquet. These employees work hard to serve nutritious meals every day to our students, and they deserve a special night of acknowledgement.
Tonight we are holding our annual School Food Service Appreciation Banquet. And this is our opportunity to thank all the ladies that work in the cafeteria all year long for all the services they do. The ladies do work very hard to make sure that we serve good food that is safe for the children to eat. Now tonight we are celebrating some of the many awards that they have won. We're celebrating the individual cafeteria managers, but we're also celebrating our students. The Nutrition Advisory Council, we have 5 of those that have won for our parish.
We talk about taking care of the whole child, and certainly preparing breakfast and lunch is important, so we're really happy to be able to do that, recognize them tonight.
I appreciate everything they do, and I love all of them personally.
We hope you've enjoyed the show. Whether you watch us on Spectrum Channel 198 on the North Shore, AT&T U-verse Channel 99, both North and South Shore, or from the Channel 13 St. Tammany Schools YouTube page, we hope you've enjoyed it. To find our broadcast schedule, just go to stpsb.org and follow the link to Channel 13. And remember to keep up with the latest happenings in St. Tammany Parish Public Schools by following the school system on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to the Channel 13 YouTube channel so that you'll get alerts to all of the district's videos as soon as they're uploaded. We'll end our show with a special acknowledgement to our hardworking school volunteers. One of the reasons for our district's success is the number of hours these volunteers work at our schools. Let's take a look at each school's very special volunteer. Thanks for watching this edition of Chalk Talk. Take care.